Let us see an important topic in Power BI. That is how to append multiple Excel sheets or multiple Excel tables in Power BI which have different number of columns. Let us see that practically. So that's a topic here, different numbers or columns. What I've done is I have created an empty blank Power BI file where there are no queries loaded, a fresh new file. And the file is annual sales details. That is different columns. When I open that file, I have a total of 6 sheets in that file. Each sheet is having one table. So if I open this Jan file, you can see there's only one table. Now let us see what data we have. There are 3 columns: date, client, and sales in million. So I have purposely kept very few records, hardly 10 records. Second sheet, if you go, remember the name is first is date, second is client. Second sheet, if you go, the position of the columns have changed. First is client, and then it's date. Okay, third sheet. If I go, I have one extra column named as remarks. Fourth sheet. April is the same, nothing different. Fifth sheet is also the same, and the sixth sheet is having one extra column named as profit. Okay, so some places the column position is different. Some places the columns are extra. And how do we overcome them? How do we append those in Power BI? Let us see practically. Remember the name annual sales details in brackets, different columns. I'll close this file and open Power BI. A blank file, get data, Excel. I can open that Excel file and click on Open. Here it will give me options. Do you want to import tables or do you want to import sheets? Whichever you want, you can pick up. It is suggested to go for tables rather than sheets. Okay, so here, what I can do is you can see these are all the tables, and at the bottom, these are all the sheets. Okay, you can see the icons will be different for the tables and sheets. So you can pick up anything. I think I'll go for tables. So I'll pick up those tables here, and these are all 6 tables. I can click on Transform Data. Now this will open Power Query. So appending, we have seen in the previous video. Let us see practically how to append with different numbers of columns. Here comes your Power Query. I can go to the Home menu bar and click on this Append Queries as New. That's the option Append Queries as New. There are 2 options or 2 radio buttons I'll get. Do you want 2 tables or 3 or more tables? I'll pick up this 3 or more tables. So, May table is selected. I will double click and pick up all the other tables and click on OK. So then we have 3 and 3, 6. So now I've picked up 6 tables. I'll click on OK. This will give me one final output named as Append 1. And the output is given. If you see, 60 rows are there. There were 6 tables or 6 sheets, I can say. Each sheet was having 10 records. 6 into 10, 60. I have. Now, let us see what we have. Now the date, client, and sales in million. If you remember, the column positions were different, but still, it is properly appended into those columns. There were 2 extra columns named as profit and remarks. Some places profit was not there. So wherever the profit and remarks were not there, we'll get a null option there. And you can scroll down and you can see wherever the profit was there. So it is given the value for profit and remarks. Also it is given. So what can you learn from this one? The column position does not matter. It can be anywhere. The column names should be the same. Okay? That is one thing. And even if you have a different number of columns, the steps would be the same. It will still append the tables or sheets and still give you the answer. So that's it. I can just rename this as annual sales data. Okay, annual sales data. And I can click on close and apply. Now, obviously, when I append those files, I only want the final file to be visible. Okay? Not all the 7, whatever sheets are there. But what happens is when you click on close and apply in the output, you'll be getting all the 7 queries. So, let it append. So it has appended. It has applied, and you can see all the sheets are visible for me. I'm only interested in this annual sales data, the blue color highlighted. I don't require because I wanted the output. So I don't want the end user, the developer, to see these tables. So what you can do is you can go to Transform Data, right click on that April table, and you can just deselect this checkbox named as Enable Load. Same way, I can just click on Continue, right click on that Feb, Enable Load, Continue. And I think you can also select multiple tables at once. And you have to do it one by one. Right click and deselect this button, Enable Load. Right click. Whenever you deselect that button, Enable Load, you can see the query name will change to italic. So you can understand that this will only be visible in Power Query, not in Power View. Okay, or when you're creating some charts, you will not get it. So these are all in italic format, carefully observed. That's in italic format. And rest all, you can see. Now I can click on Close and Apply. Now you can see I'll only get the final annual sales data query, not the other tables. So you see when I minimize, I'm not having the other tables. So this is very useful and an interesting option here, Enable Load. By the way, the main topic was how to append multiple tables or sheets with a different number of columns.